to see.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Gets the cross up, throws him. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Do they have the right read on the opponent?
The damage is really piling up now. Hell!
Nice way to close out that round.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
The jump in is denied. Player one chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Will this super art turn up the heat? Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Burnout trigger. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Looking for a chance.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Tries to catch him out with the arc step. That's a counter.
There we go. Big hit there.
Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start burning it all the way up with the super.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Closes it out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
A decisive win. How's it all looking for you, Sid?
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Solid anti-air there.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right, what's the plan?
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Light lead opens up, but takes a big gamble and rips out a raw soup. Hits him.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Goes for the neck hunter. Player one, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Add some damage and flair with the super. No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. Untouchable, completely overwhelming.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
See what eating your spinach does?
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player two is using their drive liberally. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Hell!
Nice way to close out that round.
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Was that a button check round or something?
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Early round goes for the super art. Ooh, Lucian beats assault the ninja style.
Amazing awareness there.
Opens him up with the throw. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ooh. Hits the launch with Vagabond Edge. Good instincts, the spin resource picked a good spot to use the super.
Okay, okay. What?
KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Kimberly wins.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances they have up their sleeves.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Drive rush to keep the momentum. Player 2 push the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Holds out with the block. Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
Just needs to find a way to close this out. Oh, this is getting crazy!
Dashes forward.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Who gain control of the match in the early going?
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Tries to catch him up with the arc step. They exchange blows.
There we go, big hit there. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Drive rush to keep it going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. That's a counter. A quick breather. Big throw.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
It's there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 buries their opponent.
That was
Tricks they have up their sleeves.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? A dire situation. They get
Nicely played around there.
bags around. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Nice tech. Charges forward. Who gain control of the match in the early going?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup. Oh, this is getting crazy.
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They return to center stage. Jump! They just won't stop switching sides. Slight lead here, but it's still, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. KO!
Great round. Nicely done.
Kimberly wins.
That was a fight for the books. Tell me what you think.
Oh, that one. All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are going to start things off.
We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Down. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Bad spot for a throw. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. Will this super art connect?
Okay.
Come crash it down on them with a boots and beats. Both drive rush to keep it going. Play looking winded, burnout changes the game. KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Starts the party with a jump in. All right, who's gonna swing first?
Okay, let's get to it.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, Not like this. Not like this.
Smart move to stay on guard.
I can't believe they blocked that.
They're in the corner and they'll add some damage. And Flair with the super.
Amazing awareness there.
Those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a clinic on how a solid is. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Denied up top. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Good anti-air.
Smart stuff there. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent? Nice whip punish. They've definitely got a bead on their opponent's timing.
Heading into the end game now. Hail!
All right, gets a round on the board.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Runs in. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Breaks their guard with...
Wait a minute.
What a loaded parry. 4 SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Changing up the beat with the hidden barrier.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the boosted raw critical art. Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait a minute.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Okay. Oh.
That was such a
Kimberly,
stressful round.
That was a...
I'm ready. Here we go.
You call, I answer.
Round 1.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Yeah, you can fill the call before the storm as the round begins.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Opt for the overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage.
You gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Spins it on the super arc. Taking stock. What's gonna happen next? Player 1 goes for the super arc. Oh, the knee press nightmare. Life lead opens up.
God, what's gonna happen?
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
What'll happen? Well, super arc.
Wait a minute.
That's not gonna KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Man, they were scrappy. What did you think?
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Denies the jumping.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Can't tech the throw. Throws him. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Springs forward with the drive rush. Big throw. Pushes out of the corner with the drive reversal. Jump. There's a change of sides. Back into the corner. What setups do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the different. Yo, what?
Parry. Looking for a good off engine. Looking for the overhead. Down and out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Kimberly wins.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both